Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm taking you along the journey of figuring out what's wrong with my Queen Marble Pothos. I think it's important to know what a healthy plant looks like before we figure out what is wrong with the plant. This is how a healthy Queen Marble Pothos looks like. The leaves are green with white marbling without any brown or yellow spots. Can you believe that this beautiful Queen Marble Pothos was once a cutting from the now yellow sickly plant? To start the troubleshooting process, I think firstly we need to look at the direction of the sun. So the plant gets sun from this window over here and also gets light from this window in the bathroom over here when we open the door. So I do rotate the plant on a regular basis, so I don't think it's a sun issue. So if it was a sun issue, you would find that maybe this window is giving too much light and there's yellowing over here. The plant is no longer photosynthesizing, so it's turning yellow instead of green. But what we're finding is that there's green on this side, some yellowing here, some yellowing there, and then also green on there. So I don't necessarily think that it's a light issue. When we look at the area at which the yellowing is happening, we see that, for example, with this stem, the younger leaves, so the new leaves, are still green. They're still turgid, so they still have good pressure. They're not droopy. But what we're seeing is that the leaf at the top of the stem is yellow and it is droopy. So it's droopy like that. The yellowing is happening from the base and then it goes out into the leaf. So there's still some green parts over here. The same thing with, for example, this. When we look at this shoot, I'm just worried. I don't want to break it. We see that these leaves are still green, but the older leaves at the top are yellowing, and it's a yellowing that's coming from the base of the stem, and then there will be some green leaves or green tips at the edge. Same thing with this side. What I've noticed just looking at this is that for example, this very yellow stem is actually not rooted in it's not actually rooted in the soil. So it might actually just be because it's not actually getting water and nutrients from the soil, and that's why it's dying. We see even on this end, it's not getting any water and nutrients from the soil. What I remember doing was that I topped, because the soil was a bit low, so I topped it up with sandy soil, and that might be the reason why it's not getting any nutrients, because obviously sandy soil is not always the best. But let's have a look at the roots and see what might be the issue. Once we've figured out if our plant is receiving too much or too little light, whether we're rotating our plants on a regular basis, the next step is to figure out what our roots look like. Do the roots wind around the soil, or is it falling apart, or is the soil falling apart like with this plant? This is usually a bad sign. You want your roots to be wrapping around the soil like this. When we look at the roots, we also have to ask ourselves, are the roots healthy and white in color? Typically, brown roots are dry roots representing underwatering, and black roots that fall apart easily are indicative of overwatering. The roots of this plant are dry and underwatered, so that is on me. But the positive is that we still have some white roots in between. I'm just going to repot this plant in a mixture of soil, bark, and perlite. If you want to see more on repotting houseplants, check out my plant video playlist. I have a video on repotting and also how to water your plants. Probably should have taken my own advice. So just to summarize, in this video we covered steps to follow when you see yellowing on your Queen Marble Pothos. First, check if your plant is receiving too much or too little light. Understand where the yellowing starts. Is it on the younger leaves or older leaves first? Then finally, check your plant roots. Healthy roots are white in color and wrap around the soil. Thanks for watching this video. Please remember to like and share it if you found it helpful. See you in the next one.